It's fine for me, but I'm on older version.
Yeah. No, I'm on the other version too. It just doesn't like me.
Odd.
That is why we have the emergency stream on Discord. Here's some tips for people who want to do journeys. If you give your casters a stream always. This specific map, which I've seen before and tried to play, is very fun. It is a pretty good kind of game map. Very good speed map, very good for warm up, and we can already see the Tetarame, or well, Fuicella, however you prefer to call them. It's holding over 99.5% AC, showing how powerful they are when it comes to speed and consistency. Oh, but
An unfortunate break. And Hotman, despite it being their warm-up, isn't having too good of a time on HD here.
I mean, it is supposed to be a warm-up, so...
Yeah, understandable.
Despite that break, which was literally right at the last stream notes of that stream with the finisher, the Tetarame is doing very well, still holding over 99% AC.
It took me halfway through the warm-up to realize I'm not actually watching this with audio, so turn that back on.
Ah, yes. Meanwhile, Hotman currently only now reaching 90% AC again.
Yeah, definitely not an easy map on HD, or in general.
I mean, this is, if I recall correctly, like 250 BPM.
Yep, 250 BPM, 6.82 stars.
Does have an OD of 5.7, not even 6, but still it is very fast hit and for a warm-up.
Yep.
Ooh.
And it's also a fair bit higher than the star rating of the pool that they're going to be playing.
Really goes to show how confident the players are in their skills. But now
Hotman did manage to pass.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, we have Tetaramen's warm-up this time. Nananas map.
Honestly, I'm not actually familiar with Nananas.
Nananas maps are kinda, dare I say, controversial for some. Some people love them, some people hate them. This one I personally like. Retrospective Arabesque. A 6.41 star map with a base rating of 6. It is a very interesting map. I feel it uses quite a variety of patterns that makes it very fun to play.
Scrolling through their submitted maps, a lot of them have the black difficulty icon, which are things I cannot play, so understandably I didn't know about them.
Just slap on no fail and you will be fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some people don't have fun playing super high level maps on no fail that they can barely play.
Currently waiting on Hotman to download the map. Yes, slow Costa Rican internet, it appears. So while we are here, we certainly don't have many predictions for this match yet. I think it would be kind of nice to have those going if possible.
Unfortunately, I do not have control over predictions in the channel, so I can't really do anything about that.
Yeah, this is a streamer exclusive thing.
I don't know if the mods can start it as well, but either way. Oh, there we go. Kiko Boy put it up. Thank you, Kiko.
Thank you, Kiko. Very cool. So, do you now get to vote? Who do you think will win this?
Honestly, I'm not too familiar with either of these players' skill levels, so I'm gonna wait a little bit to put a vote in.
both players would be considered a GTS level. And no, I shouldn't be using the names for the tournaments, but I think most people here are quite familiar with those. We have Bridgella, who is pure speed, like born for speed. And also can play hard pretty decently. I don't remember their performances in Hidden that well. And we have Hotman, who is pretty much a consistency and hidden player. So we have two completely different and quite much opposing skill sets here going head to head, which I find very interesting.
Indeed. Apparently Hotman's playing on a laptop.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not even just that they're playing on the laptop, it's that the laptop is like, now is my time to die. So we do still have to wait to make sure that they can get the things working, which is why we have this delay. We're very sorry for this. We will be getting into the match soon, I hope. Into the second warm-up, that is. But I'm asking what kind of brand it is. So now we have a reason to blame Asus for this delay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Susia, did you put 727 on Hotman?
When you see it, when you see it. Thank you for that. I find that a very acceptable kind of number to use on a bet, so I don't see the issue. I will ask, since I am also repping this, just had to ask in case, because if Tetarami is okay with waiting for a bit, we can wait for Hotman to restart.
Yep.
Okay, they're not allowing a restart, so we will have to delay for a tiny bit. But while we're here, I see Hotman does not really want to delay this, so see, as long as Tetarami is in the first slot, we don't have any issues with the client, and instead of seeing two players play the warm-up, we will see Tetarami do that. Okay. Sadly, only one person playing this warm-up. I'm sorry guys, but it's a way to get this match going and also make sure that the players have no technical issues. Let me check that everything is okay. Oh, we do have some bets for Tetarami too, so that is very nice to see. One bet apparently, who I don't know who it is yet. But yeah, what about you, chat? How are you doing while we're waiting for this? Which yet again, we are very sorry for the delays. I see. Oh, that works too. So our streamer can switch to the map pool for a sec. Oh, well... Actually, switch to the warm-up because... Because, you know, it's not very nice to wait, and considering that Ramen really needs the warm-up as they're playing. We should go into that, as this map is very, very, very fun.
Yep.
Up. Okay, that should be good. Just act like the right side of the screen doesn't exist. I don't know if our streamer can like pull something up, like an image to put on that, so we can ignore it.
It doesn't really matter. It's just a 2-minute warm up.
Just pull. Wait, let's just.
I guess that works. They'll Gitarame versus Auto. Sure.
Yes. Yes. That works too. We're holding it over 99% FC. Very impressive on this kind of map. As you can see, their stream partners are quite interesting, to say the very least. There's not much to say about this map other than it's a very good warm-up, and also it really tests your pattern recognizing skills.
Yeah.
And it does also have that weird 180 there, which I still don't understand why it does, but I'm not gonna complain. Who am I to judge the mapper for choosing that? I mean, I don't know what you think when you look at this map.
I think it's... When I see this map, I think, okay, yeah, I can't play that, and that's about it.
I mean, that is fair. That is, oh no, the part after the monos. Right at the end. That is so sad. That will be...
Unfortunate.
There will be 6 misses, all of them right at the end. Oh, it was lag apparently. Oh. Pain. It's bad. Okay, let me try sing. If Hotman is online, and let's get the thing. Ooh, the drama coming out with a flex a bit, saying that they have a 200 play with that.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, we have to wait for Hotman still, as apparently restarting takes a lot of time. I love how Suzuki voted for Hotman, but it still takes way too much for him to play. He won't be able to win if he doesn't. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit.
There we go. I briefly had to restart my client.
This may be an issue. I think we should switch to map pool for a bit, which we have already done, and just talk about that. Which I don't know, Senka, if you've actually seen the map pool at all, if you've ever casted a
no. I'm just looking at it pretty much for the first time now.
Okay, so some pointers for people who may not quite know the map rules so far, but let's go from the top to the bottom. So starting from number 1 up to TV.
Ghost Roll is a song I know from Standard. I know there's a couple of maps of that, and it's probably just going to be your standard no mod 1. It's OD5, which at this level is... Really?
Yeah, that is actually very interesting how this is only already 5, despite it being a level 5 pool. But that is why this pick may just be basically the bringer of the ties, and many people seem to avoid it because it doesn't have two weird opponents. Everything is pretty standard, and you know, it's a pretty average map with some streams here and there. There is really not much to say other than it being 110 BPM and about 3 minutes and a half in length. Then we have number 2, which is, you know how we just explained that number 1 is basically a very easy map for this pool? Then you have number 2, which is the exact opposite.
Low BPM, OD8. I would not want to play that, even if it was only like 3 stars.
It isn't even that, it's that it has the weirdest snappings possible. Also, let me just mention who picked each pick and see why it's happening, why these were picked. So first pick was picked by Bodge, who just wanted a very average kind of pick. So that is why he chose this very average, and we can probably say because this is a map. But the second map, picked by Quorum and Arak, is both a challenge for Hack and lowest rating as well, already 8, HP 4, which makes it slightly easier to pass, but still not so much. Mapped by very slow in terms of BPM, and it has 1/6 and 1/8 in the same bar, like right next to each other, which can truly mess people up. It is literally just learn how to play tech, even more so than number 4. Then in the same pool, of course, we have number 3, picked by Boys, Obario True Hero, mapped by Taiko Maniac, so we have a very old map.
Yeah, and when I see Kobayaro, I know it's going to be stupid high BPM, and this does stay true to that at 269 nice BPM.
Nice, 209 BPM. But yeah, and it does have a base of the 6.5. We're getting into the actual levels for what we expect in this pool. HP 7, and the actual map has very dumb mono patterns. So if you are a bunker player, so DDKK or KKDD, you're basically dead, and that's it. Having a pretty high star rating for this pool at 6.31, being one of the highest in the SAR. And just, you know, being a mess all around. But yeah, we have noticed that it's taking quite a long time for Hotman to restart this. This is actually bad. We weren't expecting to have such delays, but it's okay. We've basically already started. My goodness. I hope that we have no more technical issues after this. I see that we have more people joining in. Hello everyone, say hi in chat if you're actually still watching this. Let us see that there's actually people going through this together with us. Okay, so we were number 3. Let's talk about number 4. Picked by KB. Nosho Gakuretsu Girl, Fraulich map, which has a BPM of 155 It is 3 minutes and 9 seconds long. Still low DOD 5 and HP 5. And it is a low star rating map too. It is only 577. But it is supposed to be basically a harder version of number 1, which if I recall correctly has some SV changes. And we won 6 partners here and there. So I just expect number 1 but harder. So basically could have been number 1 in this pool if we didn't already have a pretty average consistency / act test map. And then number 5. A favorite of mine, map by Oakway. Actually these are Michael and Oakway collabs, since most picks that are gimmick picks are usually mapped by Oakway and Michael and their collabs. We have Virtual Self Ghost Voices. I don't know if you've seen this map before.
The artist Virtual Self sounds somewhat familiar, but I'm not too familiar with this song or map.
This, well, I mean, if you've seen other kinds of gimmick maps made by Michael and Oakway, you will basically be able to expect what to see here. And you will be most likely correct. So change in SV, some very fun pattern here and there, and don't trust the 120 BPM.
Yeah, that can change. That definitely will change. Yeah, excuse me if I'm being a little
quiet. Well, as far as nomads go, I think this is a pretty balanced kind of number pool. This feels like I'm doing the Michael showcases again when we had to do those and they sadly were not released. It's the same kind of feeling. Sadly still waiting on Hotman. The prediction is almost over too, which I find very funny. We only have like a third of the time left. I really hope that Hotman is able to play. I really hope so, because this has been a very nice match and I really think it will be a nice end for the weekend. Goodness. I'm gonna continue with the pool since we are still waiting, sadly.
Understandable.
I don't know if you've actually seen it. Actually, instead of like going in a line, I want to ask you, do you recognize any of those maps? Have you ever seen them?
I don't recognize any of the maps, but I do recognize a couple of the songs. HR1 Black or White is definitely a song I've played before in Standard, I believe, not in Taiko. And Freemod 1 Owl Infinity was, I believe, Nomad 4 in Winter Pool, or maybe it was 3-1 of Spring Pool as a Nomad 4.
Excuse my furious typing. I'm trying to make sure that the tournament doesn't go insane with retrospective arabesque playing in the background.
Yep.
Yeah, because as oh, 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 crap! That works for the new background. Works too. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are probably going to go.
Are we finally going to be able to get into the second warm-up half an hour after the match started?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna do the second warm-up properly. Or if we're gonna like... Oh goodness, let's see what they had to say, because this is... Ooh, this is very scuffed. Half an hour later, at least we are here. I think we should have a proper... Okay, the driver says that we should go into the match. Okay, please roll. We should probably advertise the stream again, saying that all issues have been fixed. Okay, so we have the first roll from Hotman and 22 and an 84 from Dedarama.
Maybe we don't need a ping for it, but we could definitely say that we got issues fixed in the announcements.
So first pick. Okay. Item 1 is gone. Sadly, we no longer have Item 1, but I mean, I don't blame them, as I was going to explain this anyway. So Alice map, so that is Noma 2. Noma 2, so 2 of the hardest maps gone.
Understandable.
Hidden 1 being a very slow map, which is basically, how do I describe this? Very, very long, very long, full of, like chock full of 1/6.
I do think you mentioned that one of these players is a speed player, and the other one, I don't know. It's understandable that they ban 2 very slow maps, and then immediately pick the fastest map in the pool.
I mean, it's a good way to have a proper warm-up after what happened.
Well, the second fastest warm-up, or the second fastest map in the pool, of course, behind DT2.
Yeah, but this one is, oh boy, it is very, very, very dense. Right, let's see. Waiting for Pajela to ready up. Funny number. Oh no.
Yep, that's why I said 269, nice BPM.
Yeah, 269, yes. And with that, we are finally going into the first map of this match. And now we're waiting for Banshee to load Hotman in, hopefully. As we apparently are getting some...
It's loaded for me.
Okay, now it has loaded. So this map, I hope you like mono patterns that exist there for no reason.
Hotman getting 100 on the first finisher of the map.
Then I'm also getting some 100s there, but not too much to go crazy about it. No, they're actually tied. Well, they were tied for a bit. Now with a 300 difference, it looks like. This map really likes to go into you at first. Like, even the KIs are not too crazy if you don't have issues with doubles, but as it appears, Hotman actually having some issues with hacking this. His hits being all over the place.
Yep. Honestly, these patterns don't look super difficult. It's just the BPM.
It's not even just the BPM, it's about being able to be consistent with, like Hotman missing on the stream there by me trading it.
Neither player is single topping this section.
Hotman, sadly, with that miss and his overall act, I don't think he'll be able to come back for this. Unless we see some insane misses from the Tarami, but instead we see the Hotman.
That is a disgusting mono.
Missing right on the last part of the mono. The Tarami is still holding highest act though. And since the combo difference is not that great, this point seems to be going to the Tarami.
Indeed.
Yes, some doubles there. For whatever reason. I mean, it kind of works. Then I'm actually over 99% lag right now. Hotman missing on that sudden more dense part and the finisher.
Oh god, that mono.
And even more monos.
Just brought D to under 99% and gave him another miss right at the end there. Almost one miss, gang. But still, 952,000 on a Nomad. Pretty good.
Very good for this kind of map. Only 2 misses too. Misses that happen right on the monos too. So, number 1, we are going into the ag battle directly. Hotman being very, very confident in his skills.
Yeah, the OD5 ag battle.
Watch how they will tie and we'll have to play this multiple times.
We'll have to see. This is actually the Hanatan cover of Ghost Roll, not the original Miku one or any of the... Actually, the only ones I know are the Miku one, Hanatan, and then Amane Kanata from Hololive cover.
Yes. VTubers, of course. We do need covers from them too, especially, I mean, some of them are very nice. Some of them can be better than the originals.
But there's none in this pool. Unless you count, like, Amatsuki.
Kinda, I guess. Can you count it, really? I don't know.
And they're more Vocaloid than VTuber anyways. Oh, DJ Client doing its thing.
That is just Bancho being a bit annoying. That happens. So far, both players holding their assess, middle wheel only a few notes into the map, and I hope we see that for the rest of the map. But keep in mind, based on the rules, when people get a tie on the map has to be replayed. And if they get a tie twice, then the one who picked the map is required to pick a new map. And then if they want to, they can go back to it later in the match. But this map is about, I do believe it's like 3 minutes and a half, right? So that's gonna be a good 60 minutes of seeing who can play this map the best if we get another time.
Yep, 326 length. And I think Hotman is currently just in lead on a finisher that Dita didn't hit.
It really doesn't look like it, no. It looks like they're perfectly equal.
Maybe it was just my client briefly.
Maybe the client just being weird because it's sometimes it's just like flicking to one side. Say they're exactly on the same score. But as we're getting to the last 2/3 of the map, it's very likely that the nerves will kick in and one of the players may drop on 100.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid something like a OD5 no mod 1 this high up in the next pools. Not that I have any say over level 5 pools, but we'll see.
Yeah, because you are pulling for 2 and 3, right?
Yes, I'm working on mostly pool level 2 and 3 for next season.
Ooh, interesting. Can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
Yep. I won't actually be playing much myself since I kind of made them, and that would A, give me an advantage, and B, I want to focus on mapping in IGTS.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. Hope that goes well. As well as these people these amazing players who are currently holding SS. Both of them, as we're getting to the last quarter of the map.
This kind of situation definitely gets hard on the nerves.
I feel like both players went into this just having fun. And oh, Tetarame actually misreading that! My goodness! Well, that is exactly the thing you see that ruins the ties. Misses that either happen due to lag or misreading because they've been focusing for way too long. As we're getting to the long stream section, and Hotman seems to be holding their SS for the rest of the map.
Oh, there goes the SS.
It's still like a single 100. It is
I think
fine.
that was 2 100s actually, but yeah.
Yeah, afterwards it was 200s. Initially it was only one. But that means that Hotman wins his pick, and
3 miss, 0 100 gang on Dita.
that it's really to be like that sometimes.
99 you are on Dita and 107 on Hotman.
92 and 107, that's quite the difference, but it's because of the 100s.
99. Or at least my client shows 99.
No, it says 92 on my screen. 92.5.
Yep, well, tournament client, I guess. Functionality. Okay, hand.
Yes. Now we're waiting on the Ramos pick, and after that, which was, it could have been a win if it wasn't for that choke there. But it happens, and we still have at least 5 points to go. So, certainly the match, things like this, like people winning the picks, is fine. With 2 of the nomads gone, yeah, as I was expecting. Hidden 2 being the fast hidden.
Yep. Map or artist Naruto. I'm assuming that's not the anime character.
No, it's not. Imagine if it was.
And my tournament client is I don't think this is the right song, but
why are you saying that?
unless it is, and I just didn't know that this is what this song was called.
If you hear chiptune, then it's the right song.
Huh. Oh, okay, now I'm remembering. I remember hearing a meme version of this song that is made from SpongeBob noises.
I see. I have never seen that before, but that is interesting.
Yeah, the things you see when you search up the quality of SoundCloud and quality of YouTube.
Yes. Oh, both players getting some 100s right off the start. But yeah, this map, you see that it starts with very low BPM. It goes, oh no, here you go, double BPM. Suffer at about 280 to 90 BPM.
Mm-hmm.
Hotman actually missing. And yet
Oh.
again...
Seems like my client's a little bit further behind.
Oh, that is possible. I am sorry if I'm way faster than the stream too, but Hotman really can't seem to just be able to get back onto his
Nothing
feet.
panic button can't fix.
Meanwhile, Detarame just holding on just under 99% ag. Hotman below 93% ag, slowly climbing up to it.
Yep.
But so far in terms of combo, meanwhile Detarame has reached the combo cap a while back.
Yeah, they are definitely showing their strength at hidden with this. And this is the only hidden map that we're going to see, but quite possibly they'll play hidden on some of the free mods.
This is very likely. Oh, Detarame
right at the end of
sadly
the stream.
the button there. Yeah. But still, oh, and on that 160. Hotman trading a miss back though. Multiple misses now. Hotman really not having a good time with hidden today. I mean, this big is quite insane just for the kind of mapping it has. So I'm really not surprised to see the players gonna struggle. But even with that, that point goes to Detarame, who still managed to get over 980,000 ag.
Hotman actually not passing, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And oh,
no, he passed on my screen. He passes, very well passes, yeah.
When you see it.
When you see it, oh my god. It would have been fun if we also had like a funny number. Hotman going with Hard Rock 1, immediately knowing what to go for here.
Black or White, one of the few songs I know, and it's a Comacy map.
Yes, indeed. This map with Hard Rock is actually fairly interesting. Somebody who has tried to play it before. It is almost OD10, so it is quite a challenge.
Base of 7.
It is your average stream map, weirdly enough. It is a stream map with high OD, picked by Botched, by the way. I hope that gives you an explanation as to why it is a stream map with high OD. Oh, Hotman actually missing right in the first seconds. And client freezing, thank you very much.
Oh, another odd miss from Hotman there, giving Dita the early lead here.
It looks like Hotman was not prepared for this, despite picking it. Meanwhile, Detarame just chilling, literally just under 99% ag, holding their FC, and being able to read the strings just fine. For already almost OD10, this is a very solid play. Hotman not far behind now, catching up in terms of ag, slowly climbing up, but the misses at the start really brought him back.
Definitely.
Oh, but Detarame missing there, and Hotman trading it back. No full combos on the board right now, ladies and gentlemen, and as we're reaching the last third of the map. Built up to the last KI with a few finishers and many 1/3 that get Hotman actually. The 1/6 getting Hotman too.
Yeah, these misses are not going to help them trying to catch up, as Datarame extends their lead to over 150,000 points, or close to it at the very least.
With yet another miss from Datarame at the end, and Hotman too. This will be a breakpoint for Datarame. 28 110 misses as opposed to 71 120 misses.
For some reason, I keep wanting to call him Deltarune and not Datarame.
Deltarune. See, I'm still stuck to Puigela, so like, I'm like, but their name is not that anymore. No, it's Datarame, so.
I don't know. Some people don't mind if you call them by their old name.
Still, just so people don't get confused on stream.
Yeah, that's fair.
As now Datarame is trying to decide what they will go for. With their options, still having quite a lot of options, such as another hard rock, 2 more nomads, the DTs, which would work for them considering they are a speed player, the free mods of course. There's still quite a wide variety of picks here that would benefit them and maybe give them the point. And we go with DD2. Which makes sense considering, well, it is the fast DT. And it is actually nice. Nah, DD is fun. DD can be good if the actual map you're playing is also good. It just gives extra value to the map. It enhances the experience.
At least it's an N-Wolf diff.
That is fair. Even if I personally am not a huge fan of N-Wolf maps, they can be very fun at times. Some stats for this pick would be kind of nice. I don't know if you would like to be the one who provides those.
Stats as in...
Oh well, the maths are, but basically, I was still holding the SS. This map is the fastest DT, as I think you mentioned earlier too, at 285 BPM. It is, it has a quite a fair length, 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Base CD 5.5, so you can imagine it can be pretty hard to act at a high BPM. And an HP of 6, which, I mean, I feel like both players should be able to pass this, so I don't think that matters as much.
That is true, yeah. This is also quite a long map, almost 4 minutes before DT is added. So, as you mentioned, just under, a bit under 3 minutes length with DT.
This round is still holding over 99.5% ag. That is insane. Hotman kinda struggling, in fact missing quite a lot.
Well, Ditame, as you said, was a speed player, I believe.
Indeed. Being able to play DT very, very well. And being able to act very high BPM too. Zara really wanted this point and went with the best pick in this case. Hotman now again over 90% ag, but it doesn't look like it will be for long as he doesn't seem very stable. The finish is really getting Hotman. Those patterns are absolutely running his day even more than the laptop did, apparently. He really
Yeah.
cannot build up any combo.
Looking at it now, this might be a map to try to farm Nomad for me. I'll have to take a look at it after the map. After the match, rather.
That would absolutely work. Does look like a very fun map. I mean, look at how much the Tarame is having right now.
Yep, they are kind of nutty here.
Just rolled over 99.30% Act 2, holding on a full combo.
Yeah, this was definitely a good pick for them. Already breaking the 1 million point barrier.
An insane play by Detarama, who gets the point. It's currently 4-1 against Hotman. Only 17 hundreds. A great FC. Unstable rate with DT is 128, so that without DT would be under 100. It would be close to, I think, 92? Cannot do
Not,
maths right now.
yeah, I'm not too familiar with how to calculate UR. I barely ever look at it.
It's like 75% of the unstable rate on DT is the one on Nomon, if I recall correctly. Which
Yeah.
is absolutely insane. And we go with free mod 3. Monkey map. Hope you like monkey map.
Monkey map.
Monkey map. I don't know if you recognize this.
I don't. But I didn't
Oh,
see
you'll
it's mapped by
see.
I9.
It is.
Who, fun fact, was actually one of the 2 nominators who nominated my first rank set.
Oh, that is actually nice. It does look like we have a hidden hard rock so far. Still waiting on the players to ready up.
Looking at the tags for this map, it does have virtual YouTuber in it, although Niji Sanji instead of Hololive.
The reason I said monkey map is because in the background of this, there's a gorilla.
Wait, there is a gorilla. Why is the banner for the map on the page some kind of currency and not?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I wish I knew why. It may be because of another difficulty. Maybe it gets the background for the lower difficulty. So.
Yeah, it does take the background from the whichever difficulty has the lowest BMAP ID.
Aha, that makes sense.
Found out that the hard way with one of my standard sets.
Right now, we have a hidden and a hidden hard rock on the board, and because of Ak and only on Ak, this Arame is defeating Hotman despite him having the mod advantage.
HDHR on the anti-mod. It's definitely a bold strategy. We'll have to see if it pays off for him here.
I mean, as much of an anti-mod this is actually a good risk to take, as with hidden, people can mess up with the slider velocity changes. Even so, Detarem is still holding over 99%. Hotman missing on that speed up there.
Unfortunate.
Also, apparently hitting a bit too late. Just a tiny bit, but that is enough to causing both to miss and get some 100s. This time actually transitioning into the SV changes just fine, having no issues at all. That is, of course, in terms of coding combo, as the rank has kind of dropped, but not by a lot. It really goes to show how consistent and how heavily they have focused on Arc.
Also, I'm hearing the term super chat in the lyrics of this song, or the vocals.
Yeah, I think this is a weird kind of remix of what happened in stream.
Interesting.
I really don't know the story behind this. I will have to find it another time. As Hotman misses again, and now is just over 92% Arc. And of course, my client freezes there. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this is certainly a strange song and remix.
I find it kind of a banger. I don't know. I think it has a very nice kind of rhythm. Oh, I'm actually missing. Oh my goodness.
They broke their combo. That's unfortunate. Right at the end of the map. But they still break 1 million points.
And with that, 5-1 for Tetarame. We only got 27 110 misses as opposed to Hotman's 136 122 misses.
Yeah, the HDHR did not pay off for Hotman.
Still, in terms of like you are, Hotman got 122 civil rate and Tetarame got 120. So if it wasn't for it being like already 10, he would have possibly gotten like a chance to win. As the drama says, reject humanity to return to monkey, and that is how you get points in this map. You have to be monkey, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah, despite this song and this mention in chat, I don't really want to do monkey mode, so please don't redeem it.
But yeah, let's not do monkey mode now. Maybe another time. If only when Mr. Shadow is free. Monkey evolution. Monkey. Amazing chat by both players and me, including Monk. Like too, but yep. Then I'm being unsure about it actually. I don't think we've ever seen this being picked before.
Ooh, sounds like it's a swing map.
It is. It is a table map. Let's see. Let's get a sneak peek on what the players are choosing. Well, okay, it seems like we have a hit in the hard rock. Interestingly enough. And with that, we're possibly going to our last point for the match. A pick by...
Yeah, this is Dedarame's pick, so if they can win this, they will take the match 6-1. We have an HD versus an HR.
Oh my goodness, please, client, let me do my job as a caster. There we go. Tetarame is still holding the SS. Hotman has gotten a few hundreds at the start, but nothing too severe. Well, that miss is quite severe actually.
Some of these snappings are definitely throwing him off.
Now you see why this is either banned or mutually agreed on never being picked by the players.
Interesting. Kind of like how players at my level mutually just agree not to pick HT1 and 3-2.
Ah, yes, 3-2 is a thing that exists. And oh my goodness, that pool is another piece of its own. But yeah, this map is at 188 BPM, about 2.5 minutes. Base FD of 6, but the actual kind of map it is just, yeah, look at those snappings. It's so weirdly mapped. It's actually like not mapped that well. I'm very sorry for saying this. I really should not be judging mapping styles and mappers in general, but I feel like it's just, I don't know. Hotman actually struggling a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Mapper's interpretation of things that doesn't quite line up with normal mapping.
It's not even just normal mapping. It's just the patterns that are used here. Hotman absolutely suffering, now catching up a bit, getting a bit of combo. But still, Detarame holding close to 96%. Ah, now missing and dropping a few hundreds, but finding their rhythm again. Hotman, on the other hand, is not able to do the same.
Yep, I can definitely see why players would mutually agree not to pick this.
Oh, now both players are not looking. Oh no, please, please guys. And it looks like, okay, there we go. Yeah, this map is absolute hell because it's just a continuous stream with some breaks in between. And if you no plug in the middle of a long stream, it's very hard to find your rhythm again.
And Hotman finding that out the hard way here.
Possibly being unable to well, not being able to pass it looks like. At that point will instead go to the Terame, who will win this match and has the map.
GG, well played to both players.
Let me ask them if they're up for a TV showcase.
Certainly would be interesting, T-Pazway map.
And it seems Ploy agrees on it, so we will go into that.
T-Pazolite against the Dragon Flames. Kagami Yuki Diff.
Well, Hotman will be back apparently.
Description: Elder Dragon Legend. Source: Elder Dragon Legend. Tags: T-Pazolite. Wow, this is actually mapped in 2014, so it's pretty old.
Yeah, you can say from the map ID too, it only has 6 digits.
Yeah, 6-digit ID, huh?
Oh, Hotman having issues. Yeah, Hotman is having some issues with Banshee, it looks like. Maybe? Yeah, we are basically now waiting to make sure that Hotman is here. He's had a lot of technical difficulties in today's match, but that is fine. that gives me time to just update the nice, cute match fade affairs that we have on the Tiger server, which I should do. And it looks like Hotman will be going with not really in a hard rock, and the Terra will be going the mod, so.
Really? That's kind of bold. Especially on a 240 BPM tiebreaker.
I mean, this does like, this is actually a hard rock on pool 5-3. Place actually listening through the intro a bit. So this is actually good practice for 5-3, going hidden hard rock. And no, Phil.
Oh, it is actually, huh? Using the same map as a tiebreaker for 5-1 and an HR in 5-3.
You can actually, there's a similar situation in our pools, which is also the free mod 3, I believe, of 4-2. Is also a DT on level 6. Weirdly enough. Yeah, there's been a bit of recycling, but for a good reason.
It is actually, yeah. Pretty much too.
You can see why this would be a hard rock pick on pool 5-3, I think. Netarame actually split handsing us, unless actually, are they Diriki again? I just don't remember that. They may be. No, they're actually like ulting. Yeah, they're ulting.
Honestly, I can't tell by watching players' taps. But yeah, for next season's pools, we're gonna try, hopefully, to avoid too many duplicates.
I think that would be kind of for the best of everyone, so people don't get bored. They could try many different levels with different roles. Oh, Hotman actually missing the slow part. And Katie. My goodness, those spotters actually.
Katie, especially at high BPM, is an absolutely awful pattern for bongo players at the very least. Maybe a little better for KDDK since we just have to stream it, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I would imagine that rolling it is much better. Like, as KKDD, I personally like to move my right hand over and actually like roll the pattern if I can like isolate it.
Interesting.
Hotman gave up. Oh, never mind. He is back. He is trying.
Possibly just resting the hands for a moment.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe just completely couldn't find the rhythm again and had to start reading from later. Which is a valid strategy when you are basically just yellowing hidden hard rock on a pick like this. This map was not meant to be played hidden hard rock. That's why it is a TB. Netarame with the normal player on the other hand, actually doing very well, holding up in 99.7i. Slowly climbing.
Yeah, they're actually they're doing really well.
Few hundreds right after the Manos, that is bound to happen. Hotman on the last KI still struggling a lot. Probably not gonna pass as it looks like, but it's showing that they can partially read this with hidden hard rock. Maybe that would be a pretty interesting play to get. Pooling trivia. Yes, in the spring season of TC. of 2021, which were the duplicate maps. Yes, that will be the bullying trivia in the future. Make sure you study, kids.
Yep, stay in school. Stay in school, don't do drugs.
Playing Tiger Colosseum. I don't
Also,
know.
yes.
Goodness. But with that, with a 402 misplay, Detarame winning the TB. Hotman trying to do well with Hidden Hard Rock. I mean, still less misses on the hundreds. I think that says something, and still over 150 combo. So yeah,
Hmm. That is a very impressive score from Detarame.
indeed, very impressive. Goes to show why they are such a high rank player. Being, I think, top close to top 400. Yeah, they're 417 currently.
But with that match over, that is going to be it for the Taiko Coliseum for this weekend. Hopefully, we'll see you next weekend with the plethora of matches we're going to have. And yeah, I've been Psycho-san, joined by Karasi.
And we will see you very soon, actually. Well, very soon being next week, but still, we'll see you around. Take care.